So today I'm just going to tell you the truth. I need your help. In today's video, I need your help. There's an issue in my mind and I don't know how to go about it. Like, I don't have clarity about the issue. And when I don't have clarity about something, it kind of takes my sleep sometimes. I'm that kind of I'm that kind of person. So peace is something like that. And I'm hoping that with this video, after explaining the whole parts of the story, that you guys will be able to help me with one or two suggestions that will help me find clarity on the issue. Also, in this channel, I try to be as transparent as possible so that you guys don't get the idea that, I always know what I'm doing, or I always understand the process so much. No, that's not the case. There are times when I'm very uncertain about things. There are times when I don't know what to do, and this is one of such times, and I need your help. So to better understand the situation, I'm going to give you like a background story. So 4 years ago, I was at this point where I had a 9 to 5. I still have that 9 to 5, you get. But this 9 to 5 offers me a lot of stability, a lot of structure, right? So let me explain that. On a norm, I'm a very introverted person. That means that if you leave me, I'll just lock myself in one room for 2 weeks and just be working from there, But I discovered early in life that it doesn't help all the parts of me. Do you understand? There's a part of me that has to interact with human beings. You cannot live in solitude. I discovered that I cannot just be living in solitude like that. So I try to also interact with humans. So this job is one job that helps me get that, So I have colleagues that I'm grateful that I have. I have friends that I'm grateful that I have, So I'm at that point where I had this 9 to 5, but truth be told, let me just tell you the truth about this. The 9 to 5 wasn't funding the lifestyle that I want to live. It wasn't paying as much as I would like to be paid. Do you understand? So it's not like it was bad. It's not like it is bad. It's that you don't want to be stressing about money, right? When you want to buy certain things, you don't want to have to budget every little thing that you're buying. That place where you are budgeting every penny is something that really hurts me. Like, it makes me want to cringe, and I don't like to be in that place. So 4 years ago, I was at that point where I was beginning to get tired of being in that place. Here was I having a little bit of time here and there, and knowing what to do. I just knew that being a tech person, all I had to do was to scale up my skill. So I've been in tech for a long time, you get. So I just knew that if I wanted to make more money being a tech person, all I had to do was become an expert in something that a lot of people are willing to pay for. The formula is really easy, right? Just become an expert in something that a lot of people are willing to pay for, and you just see that demand begins to increase. Demand for your skill begins to increase. I decided to do some research. What was the in thing at that time, 4 years ago? What was a lot of people willing to pay for? And for me, it was blockchain development. I put the work into it. Like, I began to do a lot of study, a lot of reading, a lot of self-teaching. I bought courses. So I'll buy one course, and a course will get to a point where it looks like you're not following anymore, like you're not getting it. You redo the course again, and then you're still not getting it. For me, it looked like, should I give up? I'll go and buy another course again. And it wasn't like I had like lots of money like that. Just that I just needed to become an expert in this thing. That was what. So I gave myself 3 to 6 months that I was going to do this. I was just going to do this. So I gave myself 3 to 6 months, and in 3 to 6 months, well, I was able to achieve like a lot of progress. Like, I became that person that could build decentralized apps, what they call dApps, So within that 3 to 6 months also, I got an internship, a foreign internship. It wasn't paying so much though, but it afforded me the ability to learn and earn while learning, that kind of thing. It was really good. It was really sweet, I got that internship, and that one also wasn't taking a lot of my time. It was just, they knew I was learning, and they wanted me to be in the team and be using their project to learn, and all that was really, really good. It wasn't a lot of dollars, but it was okay, it was okay. And then also within that 3 to 6 months, I now got another job. It came with a lot more pressure, and so I did that. I took that job also. So at that time, it was like I had like 3 jobs altogether. You can imagine that. So here's where the twist comes. 3 months ago, I decided to quit that job. So I did that job for about 3 years or about. 3 months ago, I decided to quit that job. I'm going to make another video to explain why I decided to quit that job. But yes, I decided to quit that job, and I already rounded up with my internship with the other one. So yeah, I'm back to just the 9 to 5. Now, but the problem is, I don't even feel like taking another job. I'm applying for another job right now, because deep down inside me I feel like at this point in life I should begin to build something that is more stable, So the thing about remote job that a lot of people don't know is it is very volatile. You understand? It is very, very volatile. Like, you can log in today and hear that you are being laid off or something, or let go or something. But I was lucky to have stayed for 3 years and all of that. It was me that actually decided to quit. Like I said, I'm going to make another video to talk about why I decided to quit that job. So thinking about the volatility of foreign jobs and remote jobs and all of those things, I started a YouTube company. I hired two of my friends. They are wonderful people, and we've been building. So what we do is we have several YouTube channels that we are powering. Being that I've been doing YouTube for years, I sure felt that I should lean into it. Okay, so this is more complicated. Just yesterday, someone reached out to me with a certain project. This project is something that happens once quarterly, and you're going to be paid once quarterly. And I shall know the parameters of this project, but this is where the confusion comes from. Although I don't want to be doing that, but there's part of me that really likes the feeling of not having to budget for things. There's this part of me. So there's that lifestyle part of me that feels that, okay, I shouldn't be budgeting for things and I should be above a certain financial level you get. But do I want to be doing a tech job right now? That's something I was thinking about. So my friend reached out to me and was like, there's an opening and they're building something, if I'm interested. So do I take this project now and have more? Of course, there's more money coming in. Although there's a part of me that's, I like to have money. I like to have a lot of money, but thinking long term, shouldn't I just concentrate? Because I actually believe that you should not spread yourself thin, else you'll be giving less than quality efforts to all the things. You think you are multitasking, but you'll be giving less than quality efforts to all the things that you're doing all together. So this is my dilemma right now. This is the point where I'm conflicted. What do I do about this? Do I take this more like a job? Not really a job, because it comes quarterly, and then you are paid quarterly too. Now there's a logical part of me that says, man, more money is always good. There's also another part of me that feels like if you believe in what you're doing enough, then you want to face it, even though it means a little less money right now. There's that part of me. So I've been thinking about this all through the nights, and I think it sort of ripped me off some of my sleep. So I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what your suggestions are, because at this point I don't know what to do. I like money, but I also believe in building for the future, building something more stable, something with more control, and all of that. Uh, that's where I'm at right now, and I would like to know what you think about this.